Welcome to the math lesson on the order of operations. Have you ever heard of PEMDAS, or Please Excuse My Dear Aunt Sally? Well, that is what we will be working on. I am Mrs. Scholl, and I will be explaining to you how to solve a numerical expression by following the order of operations. Welcome to the math lesson on the order of operations. Now, I'm sure you know how to add, subtract, multiply, and divide, but do you know how to solve a numerical expression in the correct order when all of these things are involved, and maybe even exponents and parentheses too? Here's how it's done. You'll want to memorize the order of operations. Some people refer to them as PEMDAS, P parentheses, E exponents, M multiplication, D division, A addition, and S subtraction. Other people remember the order of operations by using catchy acronyms such as Please Excuse My Dear Aunt Sally. When you're looking at a long numerical expression with different operations and maybe even parentheses and exponents, all you have to do is follow the order of operations to get the correct answer. However, there's one catch. There exists a special rule between multiplication and division and addition and subtraction. When you're solving a numerical expression and you reach the point of multiplication and division, you must actually solve them from left to right. The same rule applies for addition and subtraction. Regardless of the fact that the order of operations shows subtraction as the last step, you must solve from left to right the way they appear in the problem. Hello and welcome to the final assignment portion of your Order of Operations lesson, where you will use the EduCreations app to show me your knowledge of the order of operations. There are 5 simple expectations to this assignment. First off, you need a numerical expression with at least 3 different operations. You need to follow the steps of the order of operations correctly. You need to show your work by writing all of your steps in an organized way. You'll provide a verbal explanation and record your explanation of the steps. And finally, an electronic submission where you'll share with the class folder using the class code. Each category is 3 points for a total of 15 points for this project. First, open your iPad and find the EduCreations app. It looks like this. Click on it. It will take you to a page that looks like this. You will need to find the plus sign in the upper left-hand corner to create a new project. Click on it. The EduCreations app is like an interactive whiteboard app, but so much more. You will start by creating a numerical expression with at least 3 different operations and writing it on the screen. For example, I chose to write 4 plus 8 divided by 2 minus 1. Next, you will need to show your work in a clear and organized way. Show the step-by-step process to reach the final answer, and if you make a mistake, don't worry. Just use the eraser at the top of the screen. I knew that my first step was 4 plus 8 inside of the parentheses, and that equals 12. My second step was the division. 12 divided by 2, I know, equals 6. That leaves me with my last step, 6 minus 1, and gives me a final answer of 5. Now, if you're having trouble remembering the order of operations because this isn't your chapter test, you may reference your order of operations cheat sheet. In fact, let me show you how to put the notes directly onto your slide. Find the plus sign in the white circle. It is in the upper right-hand side of your screen. Once you click on it, you will want to choose the picture button, which looks like a mountain scene. From here, you will be able to access your camera roll and find the Dear Aunt Sally notes that were airdropped to you in class. Now your notes are right in front of you, so you can be sure to create and solve your problem with success. Don't forget that a part of the assignment is to hit the record button and give me a verbal explanation to the steps of your problem. Remember to check your work and listen to your own recording before submitting it. Show me that you know how to follow the order of operations. Click the back arrow at the top left-hand side of the screen to go back to the home page. Here you will find the share button, which looks like 3 people. Make sure you submit it to the correct class, whether you're 5-1 or 5-2, and use your saved class code that you typed into your Notes app to put your assignment in the class folder so that it can be viewed by me. Remember to double-check your rubric that you were given to make sure that you don't forget any of the assignment expectations, and don't forget to have fun with this. Be creative, show me your smarts, and I look forward to seeing your creation.
using Powtoon.
Well, that's all for the order of operations today. Remember that Please Excuse My Dear Aunt Sally, or PEMDAS, stands for parentheses, exponents, multiplication or division, and addition or subtraction. Memorize these steps and you will have no problem solving any numerical expression that comes your way.